What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. Okay, so we got some breaking info. This is coming from 6IX9INE's DJ Punch. He recently put up this audio on his YouTube channel of a phone call that he had with SHOTTI. And this phone call is extremely interesting. Lots of little details that are very important about this whole situation. And I'm gonna let you hear the parts that I thought were the most important. First of all, SHOTTI wants people to know that Treyway is not done. A lot of people out there think this is the end, that it's pretty much a wrap. He's standing on the fact that it's not done, it's not over, he's still pushing. He's also saying, and this is the most breaking part of this whole interview, in my opinion, is that he's about to cop out and plead guilty and get sentenced soon. And not only that, he was saying he's probably going to get something like 10 years, which is kind of crazy because he's facing some mandatory minimums. SHOTTI was one of the people out of this whole situation that it looked like, from what they were putting out in the media, the evidence was stacked up against him one of the most. So it's interesting, very interesting. He's saying potentially looking like he could get 10 years. Again, this is all for what SHOTTI's saying directly. He's going to plead guilty. This is breaking news. Let's check out what SHOTTI was saying about this whole situation. And we'll start with the part where he's talking about how Treyway is not done.
Whatever that nigga want to call it though nowadays, man. Well, he did what he did. Treyway is still staying strong, bro. I want that to be known, man. Like, please, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to get sentenced, and I'm about to cop out, bro. So, like, I'm telling you, like, I'm about to take some time, like, you feel me? Taking my time so nobody can't tell me to none of that shit that he made it for rap for no reason. Like, you chose for no reason, nigga. After whole catch on with this nigga's show, like, you fucked up your whole name for no reason, because like you said against me, it's gonna be you. And I stand on my own, like, yeah, I did this and I did that. Thank you, John, to give me my time.
Okay, so he's saying 6IX9INE snitched for no reason, basically, although he didn't name him, but I mean, that's who he's talking about. 6IX9INE snitched for no reason. He's about to plead guilty and get sentenced, and Treyway is not done. So SHOTTI speaking for the first time since all of this has happened, and he's coming with some shocking information about this whole situation. I want people to know one thing about this, and I think this is an important piece to this whole puzzle that's been going on, right? SHOTTI, if it wasn't for SHOTTI, if it wasn't for Treyway, regardless of what you think about SHOTTI, a lot of people out there stand on this whole idea, SHOTTI was fucking his girl, SHOTTI was stealing money, and then again, this is all alleged. SHOTTI was doing this, SHOTTI was doing that. So it makes it okay that 6IX9INE snitched, right? A lot of people are running with that. This is the piece that a lot of people out there are missing. If it wasn't for SHOTTI, if it wasn't for Treyway, 6IX9INE would have never been as big as he was. 6IX9INE would have never been able to manipulate the internet the way he was. He would have never been able to move the way he was. He would have never been able to do what he was doing. SHOTTI ultimately, and this is just the facts of the situation, SHOTTI, Treyway ultimately gave 6IX9INE the ability to do what he was doing. Had it not been for them, he would have never been in the position he was, as far as getting the traffic and the views and the attention. It would have never happened. It all happened because he was doing things that people haven't really seen before, and those things were only happening because he had a backing to where he felt comfortable enough to do them. So regardless of what you want to say about SHOTTI, what you want to say about anybody associated with the whole Treyway thing, they were the reasons why 6IX9INE got to where he is, and that's just the reality of the situation. So this is crazy. We'll see what happens with SHOTTI. Now I'm interested to see how far along this is. The fact that he was facing mandatory minimums, which are much higher than 10 years or whatever, is kind of crazy. I don't know why, if they really have all this evidence stacked up against SHOTTI, why they would let him go with 10 years when they've got him on shit that could keep him for life. Basically, SHOTTI is one of the people, in my opinion, in this situation, based on the evidence that's been released through the media. It looked the worst for SHOTTI. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was looking bad. It was looking real bad for SHOTTI. And now he is under the impression that he might be walking with 10 years, which would, at the end of the day, although 10 years is obviously a long time, 10 years, given them circumstances, isn't that bad for somebody in the situation that Shotty is in. So we'll see. Whatever happens out of this, I'll keep you posted. Go check out the whole interview on Punch's YouTube. I'll put the link up. I definitely appreciate you. Leave a like, subscribe, share, all that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Peace.